157 kina for steak. What the? We're making boring steak today, ladies and gentlemen. Tips come good, so we're making some money food and then eating tin fish tomorrow. Anyways, I know you guys miss me slapping my meat on TikTok, so
you get your dish. Get this dish. And put your steak.
We're gonna do what Battle Royale players do best and dry rub our meat overnight. Some slaps for flavor.
So we're not actually gonna cook the steaks today. We're gonna season them, let the salt and everything make it cube penetrate into the meat for 24 hours, and then we'll cook tomorrow.
Thank you, Rex, for repeating what Rex just said. Get your motor and pestle or your Maggie cube. Please sponsor me. Chuck it in and politely beat it up. Toss in some white pepper, garlic powder. Garlic powder without the cap.
This is salt. There's no label that says salt, but just trust the process. I'm not gonna put it in here because we're gonna need to measure it out properly. Granulated salt, so it's going to you're gonna have to be more careful. This is the secret to flavor. There's already a lot in Maggie cube, but more flavor. Double it. Now the steak.
Now I know there are gonna be people down in the comments. They're gonna say there's too much salt. There's too much salt. There's too much salt. These steaks are like 2 inches thick. They're about the same thickness as your personality. That did not make any sense, but you get the picture. The more meat there is, the more you need to put on it. No homo. So after you put the perfect amount of salt on the meat, you put on your dry rub and make sure every inch of the meat is well coated and covered so that the flavor can penetrate your meat.
I'm gonna go eat sandwiches tonight and then dream about eating steak and cook these steaks tomorrow. Catch out of the fridge and let them rest.
Now these steaks are really expensive, so I'm actually gonna put effort into it, unlike the other videos. Now I know it sounds complicated, but trust me, it is. Now I ended up using garlic, basil, and lime in this compound butter. It was literally what was around, and random seasonings as well. You can use anything you want as long as it has flavor, unlike your life.
No.
Nah, I'm sorry. You mix everything up and then you wrap it up.
Oh, let's go.
And you just spin it.
Oh, I got it. And now put it in the fridge.
This is completely optional, but we tied up the steaks to stop them from running away from their inevitable doom. And you thought we stopped there, we're doing mashed potatoes as well. Through the process of sorcery, free your potatoes and then throw them straight into the water to drown. We don't have any child laborers, children helpers today, so we're gonna have to peel and dice up the potatoes ourselves. Make sure you don't forget to wash your potatoes as well as your as soon as you're done washing your potatoes, you put them on the stove, light it up, and then you can relax. No, I'm joking, you have to do some more shit. Get some butter. I know there's a lot of butter in this recipe. Don't make this if you're on a diet or if you don't want a heart attack. Melt the butter in some cow juice and check on your potatoes. Once they're done, mash them. And once your heart attack mix is done, pour it into the potatoes and mix it. Okay, we're done with all the fatty stuff. Just throw some seasonings here. Garlic powder, salt, pepper, MSG, coriander leaves, salt. Again. I joke, haha, cream, put it in, mix it up. One last thing, we're gonna make gravy because of course you can't have the meat without the sauce. Ooh, that rhymed, call me Tupac. Mushroom, onion, garlic, chop them all up. Oil in the pan, 1/4 cup. Fry the mushrooms off until they're soft enough.
The mushrooms are gonna let out some water, so you gotta wait for that to boil up.
I was freestyling so good I interrupted myself. Anyways, new action tricks. Fry some butter, you pour some flour. This is what the French call a roux. It's the foundation of a gravy. So you don't have to buy gravy package from the store. You just fry some flour in some oil or butter. You fry it until the flour turns brown. Then you throw your garlic, onion, and whatever inside, and then you pour some stock. Slowly. Then add some other things like soy sauce and pepper and garlic powder and cream. Oh yeah, we also put the mushrooms in, but I didn't take a video of it. But yeah, look at that loveliness. Oh wow.
Get it out of the oven. Now we're gonna go outside and put crust on it.
So we did the reverse sear method, which is where we cook the steak in the oven for the most part and then just get a crust on a hot fire. After you put a crust on your steak, you take out your compound butter, cut it into slices and put on top of your steak and let it melt while it's resting before you cut into it.
Oh, it's medium. Oh wow. I'm so good with it.